Only streaming from YouTube today. How y'all doing? What's going on, family? It's good to see y'all. Melania, the Real Bravado Network for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Hey, King, what's going on? It's good to see y'all. Thank you for coming to rock with me this morning.
In a marriage,
I greatly appreciate that.
Man, what you need in a marriage, this creates chaos.
Almost finished.
I always
Intro
tell
almost
people
done,
on my
y'all.
channel, you gotta learn how to talk
Thank
to your
you.
husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwar. I appreciate you, everybody who came and rocked with me this morning. I appreciate you. To the Real Bravado Network, sir, thank you for the $5. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Amanize. What's up, baby? It's good to see y'all. So we about to do what it do this morning. The title of this foolery is A Tennessee Mother, okay? A Tennessee mother had turned in two of her sons about an incident that someone had shot at a police cruiser, and her two sons were filmed on a Ring camera. So she said she immediately knew that it was them and she turned them in. So we gonna dissect that foolery today. We gonna talk about it today. Okay. We gonna get more into depth about it, because my question is, if you had to turn your child in for a crime you believe they committed, could you do that? So once again, the title is Tennessee Mother Turns in Her Sons to the Authorities. So we're going to dissect it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do what it do. But before we start, okay, I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, baby, keep scrolling. So, Green Beans, I see you in here. I'm laughing already. Green Beans, I'm tired of you, sir. Maya, what's going on, baby? We got to talk about something that's in these Instagram streets, okay? Now, I ran across a couple of reels, and I'm going to share them with y'all. If you go to our group chat in Instagram, you'll see all the videos we about to hear this morning, okay? About to hear some foolery this morning. Now, first dissection of the day. Here we go. Hold your ears, y'all. Hold your ears.
Reality is that I am married to my grandmother's second husband, which was my step grandmother. Before she passed, she made it very clear that she wanted me to be the one to take her place in the church and inherit everything that came with homes, money, our church, and also marry her husband. Don't think it wasn't weird, because it was. But I did it because I trusted my grandmother, and I'm so glad I did it. I'm not gonna lie, it was all bizarre. I was actually 22 when we got married. It split our church. My mom had a fit because she wanted the church. She wanted my grandmother's place. My mom felt like she was the one that should have been Mary Robert Sr. And the wedding night everything was weird. No, thank goodness I was on my period. Reality is that I am married to my grandmother's second husband.
Did she say reality is I am married to my second? No, let me repeat it again. She said reality is that the real reality is that I am married to my grandmother second husband. Good morning, Mr. He said. How are you, sir? I am married to my grandmother's second husband. So she wanted her granddaughter to marry the step grandfather. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? This is melanated families. This is I guess, a church tradition or something in their family, because I've never heard that before. So she said that her mother was upset that she wasn't the one giving the church the houses and the cars because the grandmother didn't tell her daughter, "Oh, I want you to marry your step grandfather." Can you imagine? So if your mother said for you to, she wanted you to marry your stepfather, you would have done it because you mad with your daughter that she married the step grandfather. First of all this shit crazy. Okay, I just let me just put it out there. All that shit crazy. I'm sorry. That does not make sense at all. I'm sorry. Y'all listen, they do some weird stuff on social media. I digress. Here's another one, y'all. We about to get into this one. This one is a little hot and heavy. This a little hot and heavy. So we gonna talk about this one real heavy. I just wanted y'all to listen to that nonsense a little bit, but we gonna talk about something else. Maya said, "What kind of foolishness is this?" Mr. He said, "Good morning, everyone. Salute to our sister in the chat." Okay, I listen. It's some kind of foolery. Now you know how I always talk about, and when I'm on social media. Hey Trey, how are you, Trey Ferg? How are you, sir? It's good to see you. You know how I always talk about some of us in the melanated community is not supposed to produce children. hmm I'm going to share two of them with you right now, okay? Two of them with you right now. I want y'all to listen to this foolery. Check this out.
So my baby dad got another job interview. He didn't want to work at McDonald's. Bro, chill, bro. You doing too much. No, got a little job interview up here at the Waffle House because I got a homegirl that work up here, so she was able to get him the interview, right? Oh, chill, bro. I done pulled all the way up here to the Waffle House. And this boy gonna sit here and tell me he not gonna get out and he not gonna go in because he don't want to work at the Waffle House. That's embarrassing, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Like, bro. What is you talking about? I'm sick of all this. Oh, that's embarrassing stuff. Like, what do you mean? We need money. Bro, we need money. We need income. We need an income. You're not making no type of money, bro. All you do is want to sit on your butt and think I'm supposed to pay for everything, bro. You think I'm supposed to pay for everything? I'm supposed to provide, support you? Like, this is getting too much on me, bro. I'm only one person. I have a lot of responsibilities. I'm tired of this. It's Waffle House, bro. Like, I'm not. Okay, we just need. It don't matter if it gets too busy. Work the shift that's not busy, bro. We need extra income. Every job I'm putting you on, you're not working it. You're not even going into the interviews. You're wasting my gas by having to come up here. I came up here for you to go to this interview, and you can't even get out of the car to go in the interview, bro. I know what they gonna say. I'm wasting my gas. Like, what do you mean, bro? I'm not. What do you mean? You know what they gonna say? You don't know what they gonna say? No, bro. I know they.
Okay, so it says woman goes off on her boyfriend for not wanting a minimum wage job, but he has no income. Is beneath him. So the baby daddy says working at the Waffle House is beneath him. Now I'm going to share something with you. And the young woman who filmed this whole thing, she's mixed. She looked like she's a mixed breed of us and Caucasian. And the man that she's messing with is, he's us. He's melanated. This is a prime example why I say Pookie and Rere should not be able to produce. They shouldn't. Because I'm going to share with you why. Why do you care what anybody say? Long as you making money to take care of your family, I don't care what you do. Long as it ain't no street nonsense, I don't care what you do. Okay? Long as it ain't nothing that's going to land you in prison, you better go out there and work and make that money. Do the best you can to take care of your family. Learn how to grow. But this is the problem with our children today. They think they supposed to come out the gate and have a job that's amazing, that they making money like that. Ain't no way. First job, I believe I was making $4.25 an hour. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Ain't no way. And I was proud of that job. I did recycling in my projects. I was proud of that damn job because I was making my own money and I ain't had to do nothing sneakingly or anything that was gonna get me in prison. I ain't had to do that. I was happy to get my little money every week, $50 every week. I was so happy. I was so happy. I know y'all like $50 ain't shit, but $50 was shit to me. Okay. Living in the projects and waiting on my mama check every month. $50 was amazing to me. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, this young man don't want to work at the Waffle House. He mad about that. I don't want to work at the Waffle House. She talking about every job I try to get him, he don't want to work. Why is you trying to get this man a job in the first place? Why are you trying to get this man a job in the first place? No matter how many times you try to get your baby daddy a job, if he don't want that job, he not gonna keep it, baby. He not. You just went up there and laid up there and let this Pookie and Ray, okay, and she Pookeisha and Rakeisha, y'all can hear her voice. Let this young man shoot up the club, and now y'all making more Pookie and Ray babies running around here. But you got enough to get your nails done because your nails looked pretty for the video. Y'all had no money, but you got enough to go down to the nail salon and spend about $75 to get your nails done. That don't make no sense. You don't have no money though, but you able to go and get your nails done. $75, which you could have kept in your account or savings account and saved it. I'm just saying. Trey Ferg said, my first job was $335 per hour. I'm sorry. I'm about to say, what is going on? My first job was $3.35 per hour, $130 weekly ball. And I know that's right. And I say facts. These kids don't know the $4.25 minimum wage like they don't, baby. Melania said there are plenty of jobs outside fast food, fashion. There's no excuse for him to not work. It's not, baby. There's no excuse for him not to work. You ashamed to work at the Waffle House. I worked at Nathan's too. I had so many jobs when I was young because I was hustling. trying to make that money. I'm going to share with you. I ain't like being on welfare. When I was young, I couldn't stand it. I used to be like, now, let me share something with you. I wasn't ashamed. That's what my mama was going through. I wasn't ashamed. Y'all remember the food stamps that used to be in a booklet, right? Baby, I thought I was on cloud nine. My mama give me one of those pamphlets that had like $20 in it of the singles. Baby, I thought I was doing something. I'd be slamming a pamphlet on the counter, telling the cashier, like, I'm ready. I got like 10 things from here. She started laughing. And she would tell me, baby, okay, well, let me take out how much you owe me. I'm gonna give you the pamphlet back. By the time she gave me the pamphlet, I got like $5 left. I'm just saying I was not ashamed, but I never wanted to be on it myself. I never wanted to be on it myself. When I turned 18, had my first child already, right? 18. I already had a child. And I had to go down to welfare. You know, I told y'all this story before. I had to go down to welfare and talk to my mama caseworker. And he told me, you got to open up your own case because you 18. I said, why? He said, because you no longer can be on your mama account no more. And he said, so what you doing? What you going to do after you get out of school? Because I was still in school. I said, what did I say to him? I said, I'm going to get a job. He said, you want to work? I said, yeah. I said, Mr. Span, let me share something with you. I don't want to come down here and tell you all my business. I want to work. I worked in the summertime when I was young. So I know what it is to get money every week. I don't want to be up here waiting to tell you my business every month. I got to come up here. So he was smiling at me and everything. He was like, well, listen, since you still in school, you're gonna have to collect the welfare because you still in school. Said, but when you finish, he said to me, when you graduate from school, excuse me, y'all. He said, when you graduate from school, you gonna go into the job program for the college. And then, we're going to find you a job. And I told Mr. Span, I'm like, I'm going to find my own job like that. He was like, okay, you got a resume? I was like, yeah, I got a resume. I had a resume from school. I was ready. Then finally got out of school, graduated. I was so happy. Good morning, Black Honey. How are you? Derek, it's good to see you. I appreciate you. Tara, I see you, baby. I see you. Mo, I see you. Missy, I see you. How are you, baby? So now I was excited, went to the job program and everything. And when I say hood boogers was there, baby, hood boogers, hey Walker, hood boogers, baby. Everybody was in here, right? Them girls was talking about how they gonna stay on that welfare and keep collecting that money. And they ain't gonna go find no job. And the counselor that was in here was like, did you go for job interviews? I was like, of course. They said already. I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay on welfare. I don't want to keep coming here. The teacher looked at me, was like, oh, wow. I was like, yeah, I worked jobs before. And she says to me, well, some of these young girls, because we, back in my time, there was a lot of teen mothers. So we're all in here, okay? And she was like, well, a lot of these girls haven't one. I was like, that's not my business. I'm just here because they said I got to come. I said that I'm just here. They said I got to come because I still need the Medicaid. Medicare for my, what am I saying that right? No, Medicaid. I still need the Medicaid for my son. So they said to me, okay, so when is your next interview? I was like, it's at the airport. I was souped up when I got Newark Airport. I was losing it, honey, when I got Newark Airport. They called me. They was like, yeah, we got da. I was running in Newark. That 62 bus, I was running in Newark. Do you hear me? I was running to Newark. Now, jumped on that 24 first, though. Jumped on that 24 first. Oh, thank you, King UB, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. That's my husband, y'all, giving me that $10 super chat. Look at this nonsense. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Much love to you. So now I'm running. I told my caseworker, I was like, I'm going to Newark. And maybe when they called me, I was so happy. Because back in the day, that's where the money was. Newark was where the money was, honey. Newark was where the money was, baby. And you enjoyed it. You met some amazing people in Newark. It was like, you a big family. Newark was the shit. But I'm going to share something with you. They'll whoop your ass if you said some bullshit to them. They ain't care. They tell you quick. This Newark over here. They tell you this Newark over here. You know what I'm saying? They do some nonsense. You can't be messing with them girls. Them girls were straight hood. They straight fight you at work. Soon as you got out of work, they straight fight you if you did any nonsense to them. I ain't blame them. I stayed on my own. I did my own thing and made that money. But long story short, I loved it. I loved working when I was young. And yeah, I was a project kid, but I loved working. I had no problem with it. You right, Walker, money still in North. Because baby, when I had to move down to South Jersey, I was crying. I ain't want to leave North. And I was already at top dollar, Walker. I was making nasty money. All I did was drive my vehicle from Port Authority. That's all I did. Around the AOA, I was making nasty money, Walker. Anyway, let me get back to the story at hand. Why is the Waffle House not good enough for you, baby? McDonald's not good enough for you. Burger King, White Castle. If you young and you trying to hustle to get things together, the legit job is the way. See, y'all think slinging that pharmacy products and doing nonsense in the street is the way. That's not the way, baby. I'm sorry. That's not the way. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't never want to be in jail. I ain't never want to be in jail. Not one day in my life. Now I ain't gonna say I ain't done some stuff that I should have, but I'm just saying, I had done some things, but I never wanted to go to jail. I never wanted to go to jail. So I was like, I gotta make sure I stay on the straight and narrow. And this is the thing with us that grew up in the projects. We think because we grew up hard, it's okay to do bullshit. It's not. It's not. Don't be a statistic, damn it. Don't be a statistic. People always used to say, oh, well, because I'm in the projects and I'm living like this, I gotta live this type of life. You do not. They have 9 to 5s everywhere. You do not. Go get you a job, baby. Work hard. Now, I didn't say you had to stay at the Waffle House. I didn't say that. You can learn from that experience and move to something else. One thing about Newark, I'm going to say this. You can start from the bottom and head to the top. That's one thing about Newark. When I worked at Newark Airport, an older woman told me, you see that ID you got? That ID is power, baby. That's what she told me. That ID you got is power. You can go anywhere you want here. You don't have to stay with one company. You can even rise up to the top, the people who own this mother so-and-so. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, the people who run this bad boy. You could work for them. You could work for them. And as years went on, baby, I got so much clearance everywhere in Newark. It was crazy. It was crazy. I even got clearance through customs. That's how bad it was. I got their customs seal, the highest seal that you could get in Port Authority. Ain't that some shit? That's some shit, baby. Listen, and I stayed legit. I ain't do no nonsense. You feel me? And I'm a project kid. I supposed to have been doing bullshit, but I was not, because I ain't want to live like that. But this young man sitting up there, good morning, Black Man Unfiltered. This young man sitting up there talking about he can't work the Waffle House. He ashamed to work the Waffle House. But you know what, my melanated family, this is our fault. You want to know why? Because we need labels upon us all the damn time. We have to wear the most expensive clothes and shoes and shit, and it don't make no sense. Good morning, Von Eric. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. We got to wear all this expensive name brand bullshit to impress the Joneses. And I'm going to share something with you. Some of y'all who wear all these name brand bullshit and purses and all this stuff that you got on you and sneakers and everything, some of y'all ain't got no food in your refrigerator. Some of y'all ain't got no food in your refrigerator. Some of y'all ain't got a pot to piss in and the window to throw it out of. But y'all sit up there and be laughing at somebody who don't even have name brand clothes on or anything, okay? The shoes ain't name brand or nothing, but they got a big ass house. And a car ain't even expensive. But inside the damn house, the house is beautiful. See, Black folk, we got that shit all mixed up. We got that shit all mixed up. We believe that labels is good. We believe that bullshit. Oh, to dress all with all these labels on you. I got Louis Vuitton, all this bullshit. You don't have no money in your account. You got all this type of jewelry on and everything. You ain't got no money in your account. Name brand shoes, Jordans. You ain't got no food in that refrigerator or nothing. Okay? You dressing your kids and they looking like thugs. You ain't got nothing in here. Every holiday, Christmas, y'all go and buy up the whole damn store, and then you don't have money to pay the light, the gas, the water. Okay, you ain't got no money to pay the rent. But y'all will make sure y'all kids got every damn thing. Every damn thing from anywhere, you will make sure. But then the next day, there's no food in the house. The next day, you got to pay the light bill, the gas bill, the rent. You behind your car note. Some of y'all got expensive ass cars and you sleeping on somebody's floor. Mm-hmm. You got a nice ass car, but you sleeping on somebody's floor. You staying at somebody's house, sleeping on their floor or on the chair. Black folk, y'all got it so messed up, it don't make sense. Y'all got that mess confused. Yes, Tracy said, get the priorities right. Yes, baby. Mr. He says, say air mattress. Yes, honey. It does not make sense. But we promote that bullshit. Hey, Miss Israel, how are you, baby? We promote that bullshit. That it makes sense. We always worried about who got what and what kind of labels you wearing and red bottoms, and you go get your nails and your feet done and you wearing 28-inch weaves and all this bullshit, and you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. That's the only thing that always make me laugh is that when you see other folks from different cultures and they got money, you would never see them with any labels on them. They don't wear no name brand clothes. Only thing you might see, they got some MBs on. Okay, MBs on. Okay. New Balances they got on. Okay. Some either corduroys. Okay. And you see a button-down shirt. They ain't got nothing expensive on at all. It's only black folk that when we get rich or we got a little money, because we don't know anything about filthy money. Because filthy money, like you filthy, you ain't wearing none of those labels. You wearing some raggedy, ran down New Balances, or some loafers, penny loafers. Okay, some type of corduroy jeans. Okay, corduroy pants and just a button-down shirt. That's how you know somebody got nasty money, like dirty money. Okay. But when y'all think y'all ones that's y'all rich, y'all still wear these labels and it don't make sense. It don't make sense. You like a walking, okay, you're a walking commercial. That's what I'm saying. You're a walking commercial. Black folk, you're a walking commercial. It don't make no sense. People always put in my comment section, they always laugh at me. Sis, all that $5 jewelry, $5 jewelry you be wearing, sis. All that $5 jewelry you be wearing, trying to come up here and preach to somebody. And you know what I write them back? My jewelry not $5. My jewelry is cheaper than that. Yeah, I said it. My jewelry is not $5. My jewelry is cheaper than that. Yeah, I'm just blessed that I'm not allergic to costume jewelry. I thank God for that. I thank God for that I'm not allergic to costume jewelry. I thank God for that. But here we are. You will go and put label on, baby. I will not do that. Only label you will see me put on, see this jacket right here? All my jackets, my clothes and everything come from ubmracksfashion.com. That is our family website. Yes. So I'm a billboard and commercial for our own family line. Okay, that's what you see for our own family line. I'm a billboard for my own family line. Okay, I'm not a billboard for anybody else. No, you won't see me walking around with Michael Kors. You won't see me doing none of that. Okay, my shoes come from Walmart. I'm not doing that. No, what is going on here? I'm not doing that. The most richest people, dirty rich. They don't even dress like that. They ain't even got an expensive watch on their arm. Some of them don't even own cars. But they have an amazing kingdom. The house is beautiful because it's family wealth. Everybody lived there. But black folk, we have got that mess confused. We got that mess confused, honey. And it don't make sense. So now this young man is talking about he do not want to do this. He don't want to work at Waffle House. He tired. He feel he ashamed. And let me share something with you. One thing I can always respect about a black man, He's never ashamed to take care of his family. He don't care where he work at. He ain't never ashamed, honey. If he gotta throw shit all day, okay? Shout out to the blue collar workers. If he gotta throw shit all day to put food on the table, he gonna throw it. That's all for the men who work in the sewers. If he gotta throw shit all day to make sure he take care of his family, he gonna do it. Shout out to all the men who know the assignment. But when y'all raise these babies, and we about to get on you, mama. We about to get on you, mama. Because when y'all raise these babies without their daddies, and they don't have no structure in their life to get that shit together, they come up with this idea. They come up with this idea right here. That, oh, working in Waffle House is beneath me. But your ass ain't working. So what is beneath? What do you mean by beneath you? Making sure your children got something to eat, because she says she your baby mama. So that's beneath you. And my sister, for you to even lay up there and let this, first of all, you're a young woman. You sound like you got it a little bit together. You just got to grow a little more because your mindset ain't right. You let this young man shoot the club up and get you pregnant. You let this young man shoot the club up and get you pregnant. And he never worked a day in his life. He can't keep a job, but you will go up there and lay up there with him and let him put you in doggy style and shoot up the club. That shit don't make no sense. You want to talk about you feeling some type of way that you feel ashamed. Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about that first, okay? Let's talk about that shit first. Now, we about to get on one more thing and then maybe two more things. But here's another one, y'all. They want to lessen the charges, right? And Baton Rouge, they want to lessen the charges of when you when you go and give HIV to a person. Whew, I don't know. They want to lessen the charges for you to be punished for intentionally giving HIV to a person that you did not clarify if you are negative or you not negative. You didn't tell this person. You just went and had sex with them. They want to lessen the charges. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So someone intentionally running around here screwing motherfuckers without a condom, and they passing around HIV, but y'all in Baton Rouge want to lessen the charges. So now when people do that shit, it's not going to be 10 years in prison. It's not going to be 10 years in prison. You want them to have 1 year in prison and $1,000 fine. Woo! All right now, get ready for the backlash. Get ready for the backlash, okay? Here we go, y'all. Listen to this part right here.
Lawmakers believe that the penalty for intentionally spreading HIV to someone shouldn't be so harsh because having HIV is no longer a death sentence. One lawmaker said, having HIV is like having diabetes, a hypertension. It's not exactly the same, but HIV is not what it used to be. And we have reviewed the data. We seriously need to update our laws like Georgia, Texas, Florida, and Virginia. Under the new law, if passed, those convicted of intentionally spreading HIV will have their $5,000 fine reduced to $1,000. And instead of serving 10 years in prison, they will only serve 1 year. And the name of the crime will be changed from intentionally transmission of HIV to intentionally exposure to HIV. Lawmakers.
Y'all, I don't know. Okay, Black Man Unfiltered said, I'm from Louisiana, Baton Rouge. Leads in HIV cases in Louisiana. King said, play at your own risk. So, hell to the no, no, no. That's the first thing I was thinking when I heard this video. Shout out to Eric J. Street News. Shout out to that brother. Hell to the no, no, no. So they want to lessen the prison sentence for intentionally giving someone HIV to 1 year, because it was 10, to 1 year, and then they want to give them let me see what they say, a fine of $1,000. That's it. 1 year and a fine of $1,000, because they say HIV is no longer a death sentence anymore. But you have it for the rest of your life, though. Yeah, you have it the rest of your life. When you get married, you have to use a condom. You have it for the rest of your life. So now you saying that it's intentionally, right? Oh, if intentionally, if you gave it, it's okay. That's what it sounds like. Like you giving them a slap on the wrist. Like, that's okay. It's okay. Intentionally, you gave it. That's not right. The person didn't sign up for that. They didn't sign up for that. They thought they just was going to swing from the chandelier with you. They didn't sign up for that. That's not right. You're going to say it's just like having sugar diabetes. Can you imagine? It's just like having sugar diabetes. Sometimes I don't know if y'all understand who y'all put in office. I don't understand that part. I don't understand that part. Like, y'all don't know who y'all put in office. You know, Baton Rouge, I'm looking at you. Y'all don't know who y'all be putting in office. Y'all just put anybody in office. And I'm about to say this, it's going to hurt your feelings a little bit. Y'all put everybody in office, okay, that can make some good gumbo. Probably do some fried chicken and hot sauce. And they could do the electric slide, damn it. That's what y'all be doing. That's what y'all be doing. Anybody who can act like us just a little bit, we support their ass. Just a little bit. Anybody who act like us, we could support them. That don't make no sense. Where did you come out of the park with that bullshit talking about a 1 year in jail and $1,000? Can you imagine? You signing somebody up for a death. First of all, you signing them up for a death sentence. That's not fair. That is not fair. You should tell this person, if you have HIV, it is not fair. I understand it was not fair that it was done to you, but damn it, that's not fair. You don't continue to do it to people who don't know. It's not right. I have 2 people in my family that I love so much that has HIV. One has passed on to glory about a couple months ago, before me and my husband bought this house. And he was a loving, kind man. I love this man. He raised me very kind. And somebody else in my family who is still alive today. Trey Ferg said deletion rates will increase. Lord. Black Man Unfiltered said they're going to be spreading it like mayo on sandwiches now. Miss Israel said modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Mr. He said, God damn. Anybody can come to the barbecue. Anybody can come to the barbecue. Woo. Green Bean said totally evil. Walker said, keep it in your pants, brothers. Clink, clink, sis. That's right. Clink, clink. Clink, clink. Lord, don't make no sense. Mo said, I make 24 per per hour cleaning porta potties. I don't feel embarrassed. That's right, Mo. I don't feel embarrassed either, damn it. That's right. Make that money. Make that money. Tracy, now I forgot to even say this. I'm sorry, baby. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you, Tracy, for always. Tracy said the target is not signing up, baby. It's not. It's not. You don't want to sign up for that. I'm not bashing anybody, but nobody wants to sign up for that. They should be told. Give somebody, you know what I'm saying? Let somebody know what's going on. Let somebody know what's going on. They ain't signed up for that. I just signed up to swing from the chandelier. That's why y'all got to stop sleeping around with everybody. That's why y'all asses need to get married, find somebody, settle the hell down. That's what you need to do. So now you settle the hell down. You could go raw dog anytime you want. You don't have to wait for nothing. You could go raw anytime you want. But y'all sitting up here want to go out with people. People ain't going to tell you. You don't even know the kind of demons they got in their heart and mind because they got hurt. So they want to give it to anybody else. Y'all got to be mindful of that, my sisters and brothers. Y'all just be doing foolery and think that that makes sense. Okay? You think that it makes sense. Now, let me see what else we got. Check this out. Now, there is a son. Okay, we're talking about a son. And he's married to a Caucasian woman. Now, I want y'all to listen up. A lot of the times when our brothers marry outside their race, okay, it's because they want peace. Did it hurt? Did it hurt when I said that? Did it hurt a little bit? I know it hurt a little bit. It hurt a little bit, right? When our brothers marry outside of us, it's because they want peace. It's because they want peace. I'm sorry. My sisters, I love y'all. But when our brothers decide to marry outside the race, sometimes it's because they want peace. And sometimes it's because, okay, I'm going to share something else with you. Sometimes it's because of the shit they saw their mama do. Sometimes it's the shit they saw their mama do that their mama mistreated their daddy. And they like, I don't want no black woman. I don't want no black woman. And sometimes it's because the women they encounter growing up, black girls in school, melanated women, young women in school that was nasty to them. So only the white girls was nice to them. So that's what they, they gravitated towards the white girl. You're going to gravitate to it, whoever nice to you, baby. I'm sorry. That's the truth. I don't care how y'all be like, we got, black men should stay with black women. I understand that. And we should always love one another. Okay. But sometimes our brothers leave because they want peace. I'm not lying to you. And the woman may not even look that fine, but they leave because they want peace. They don't want the same nonsense that they daddy went through. Okay. Now, this young man is a prime example why he left the melanated community and married, a snow bunny. Okay. He married a snow bunny. He said, I'm done with this nonsense. Okay. Hey, Lost in Translation. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Check this out, y'all. Listen to this.
Stop. I feel nothing. This have a problem. It's been in my name for day one. It's mine. It's mine.
It's your dad's name.
Yeah, I think my dad is still on the
Good. Do you hear all this?
You already know how to act. You know how ratchet mama is.
Just stop.
Police been coming to the house since he was there. He knows how mama is.
He was already on the phone.
How mama is.
Okay, but just let's look at him. Let's do what they did.
Yeah, we don't have to do what they do. Dad, we got it all on camera.
It's all on camera.
Camera.
Come on, stop doing that.
John,
Stop. You're gonna go viral.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and convict all those that trespass against me. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In the name of Jesus. Anoint my head with oil.
Not being influenced by the stop.
Now, she started out the gate cursing at this boy. Okay, this young man. I can't say boy because he's a boy because it's her son, right? But he's a man now and he's married to a snow bunny. a Caucasian sister. Okay, he's married to her because why? You hear how the mama getting upset with him. I don't even know why they argue. I don't even know why they upset with each other. But you hear her cursing him out. He got the daddy on the phone trying to explain to the daddy what's going on. Okay. And he's trying to remain calm. He's not cursing at the mother, none of that stuff. He's not cursing. The mama cursing at him. Okay. And now he says, in the name of Jesus, I will not be influenced by anything. You know, he's calling on the name of the Lord. She turns around and tells him that, oh no, in the name of Jesus, you will not be influenced by his wife. He's talking about his wife, white woman, be influenced by his wife. Now, she says she rebuked him. Now, who really need the rebuking? I'm just, let's call a spade a spade. Who really need the rebuking? Because, mama, you cursing at this young man in front of his wife, and you making him feel like he ain't shit. And she gonna tell him, well, I'm gonna call your father. And the wife said, we got daddy on the phone right now. We got daddy on the phone right now. Now, Miss Israel says she need an exorcist. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Okay. Now, the daddy on the phone. And she said, well, I'm going to call your daddy right now. And he said, daddy on the phone right now. Daddy know how she is. That's how she act. Now, I'm going to share something with you. More than likely, she one of those holy rollers. She one of those holy rollers that be in the second pulpit. Not the second pulpit. No, she might be in the pulpit, because they be doing nonsense in the pulpit too. So now she in the second row of the church, okay, talking about, Pastor, you don't preach that thing, Pastor, but get outside and curse the child out. Yeah, get outside and curse the child out because you upset with him because he got a Caucasian woman as a wife. Miss Israel says, speaking in tongues. Yes, honey, and all that. Walker said he grown. He's a grown man. And she shouldn't. She should not be disrespecting them. She should not. Lane said the motherboard. Yes, honey. Yes, the motherboard. I'm quite sure she is up there cursing that young man out in front of his wife. And he got to film the whole thing to show his daddy he ain't do nothing wrong. That does not make sense. Okay? Now, Tracy said, God will not be mocked. Amen. God will not be mocked. But we do it all the damn time. You a Christian, I'm a Christian, this and that, but you will get up here and just go ham. You will go ham. Okay? Get indignant for no reason. It doesn't make no sense. It don't make sense. Lost in Translation says she's a real mother-in-law. Yes, she is, honey. Yes, she is. I'm gonna share something with you. Y'all who have daughter-in-laws and son-in-laws, I'm gonna share something with you. This is a blessing to your family. It's an addition. You trying to seek the attention of your children, and you forget that these kids will get grown someday and build their own bloodline. This is why I laugh at some of y'all women who get up here on social media talking about my kids is my life. Your kids are not your life, baby, because they will have to leave you someday. You don't even focus on your husband. You worried about those kids. You take care of those kids. You love those kids. You do what you're supposed to do. But your husband come first. Your wife come first, because when it's time for y'all to get old and these kids get grown, they go out on their own and take care of their own family. They cannot cater to you. They cannot. Y'all up here making son husbands. They will eventually marry. They will eventually get under some brothers who are going to be clowning them about every time your mama call, you run to your mama. They will eventually learn. Okay? These young men will eventually learn that they are son husbands, that they got to get away from doing everything for you, mama. That's why you jealous. Some of y'all women go to the wedding looking just like the damn bride. What kind of shit is that? Not get to go to my son's wedding, baby. I'm gonna wear pink like the traditional. And my dress ain't gonna be longer than hers. And I ain't gonna look so pretty, damn it. I'm not. I'm gonna look decent. I ain't trying to outdo the bride. I'm gonna hug her and tell her, thank you for coming into my family. I love you. Yes, I am. I appreciate you. That's what I'm gonna tell her. Thank you. Because I got a king. I don't want my son to be my son. I don't want my son to be a son husband. I got a king. That's the problem in the melanated community. Y'all think y'all sons is your damn husband. Yeah, I said that shit. I don't care if you mean it. I said it. I said it. Yes, I did. Some of y'all think y'all sons is your husband. That's why you quick to call them. I said it. I don't care. Walker said, because we definitely going to clown him for running to mommy. I know, Walker. I already know. Some of y'all son husbands do everything to please your mama and not take care of your wife. Okay? And some of y'all daddy's girls. Some of y'all daddy's girls. I don't care. Other influencers don't clown y'all. They be like, oh, it's all right. She's daddy's girl. No, you's daddy's girl. I'm clowning you. Because you know who is your next daddy. He passed you on to your next daddy. That's your husband who gave you the ring on your finger, damn it. That's your daddy. Okay? That's your daddy, damn it. Your daddy ain't get married. That's not your problem. That's not your problem. You got a family to take care of. You love your daddy. You love your mama, but you have to leave them. You don't sit up there and just keep leave and cleat. Yes, honey, you can't keep doing that. That does not make sense. Daddy's girls too. Y'all could get it too, because y'all always talking about, oh, he's a mama's boy. No, daddy's girls could get it too, because y'all do bullshit and y'all married. You don't need to keep your marriage either. Because you sit up here talking about, my daddy did it. Your daddy did it because he loved you. You his child. But now your husband got to go and train your ass because you doing bullshit in his house. So some of y'all daddies who spoil these girls, y'all ain't doing nothing but giving a husband a whole headache. Y'all ain't doing nothing but giving a husband a whole headache. I said it. I don't care if you offended. I don't care if you offended. That's not my business. Okay? Y'all came to my motherfucking channel. I ain't tell you come over here. You came over here on your motherfucking own. The alert came out. Y'all asses came to me. I listen. You offended, you offended. Now, here we go. I want y'all to listen to this. Deion Sanders said this, okay? And I love what he said, and I had to take it from Wife School Podcast. Shout out to the Wife School Podcast on Instagram, okay? I had to take this from her because this was amazing. I said, I got to play this for my show today. I want y'all to listen to it.
How do you keep a woman happy? You gotta love what's inside the house, not just what's outside the house. Sometimes we lose focus. We start loving what's outside the house instead of what's inside the house. Because that thing inside is very emotional, and we gotta treat it as such. She'll tell you what she wants. She'll tell you what she needs. She'll tell you how to treat her. You just gotta pay attention to the signs. But sometimes we're so busy being who we are, we miss the visual that she's giving us. And she's telling us. She's telling us every damn thing. Like if a woman touch you on her shoulder, your shoulder, that means she wants to be touched on hers. Pay close attention to the sign. She usually gives what she wants. How many times, baby, what you do today? That she really wants you to say, baby, what you do today? And we just missed it because we're so consumed with self. We got to get out there, especially when they've been our biggest cheerleader for a multitude of years, or they just come in the game late and they still cheer, even though we don't have on a jersey. How do you keep?
Did he say they still need? My brothers, he said women still need. He's right. If they have been your cheerleader in your corner, even if they're late in the game and they come into your life, and you already done stacked the chips, you doing well. But she not just there for the money. They still need that love and affection. They still need that need to be wanted. They still need that need for you to tell her, I need you. Women like to hear it too. My sisters, our brothers love to hear it too. I need you, baby. That is the most amazingest thing you could ever say to somebody. And you may not need them. You may not. You may not need them. In your mind, you say, I don't need them. But when you tell somebody, I need you, baby, you don't know how good that hit. You don't know. Miss Israel said, my daddy passed me to my new daddy. Miss Israel, listen, you know we on the same page, baby. She said, my daddy passed me to my new daddy. Yes, baby, passed me to my new daddy. Tracy said, my son neglected his home. I tell him, come eat. I fix his favorite meal. He ate, go to sleep. I call his wife and said, hell, be home in a couple hours. Hell will be home in a couple hours. Tracy said, hell will be home in a couple hours. Tracy, I'm done. I'm done. Tracy said, when my son neglects his home, I tell him, come eat. I'll fix his favorite meal. He eats, goes to sleep. I call his wife and say, hell will be home in a couple hours. Tracy, at least you know, Trey. At least you know. At least you know, Trey. Listen. In a marriage, we all have to work together. And I think that's the thing that we miss in the melanated community. We miss the idea and the mindset that we need each other. We miss that. All this warring that we do on social media, we miss that part that we need each other. Nobody gets that part. See, a marriage can't function if only one is doing it. A marriage cannot function if only one is doing it. If one always think they right and the other one never think they wrong, marriage cannot work. It won't work. Somebody has to say, I'm sorry. Somebody has to come to the table and say, let's do it again. That's the thing we miss. This is why you see a lot of marriages divorce and break up, and they become enemies. They become enemies. Tracy said, I ain't playing. Oh, go ahead, Trey. I hear you, babe. This is why a lot of marriages just tear up, because we don't understand that we need each other. And then later, when you see your ex-husband or ex-wife move on, y'all want to come to social media and say how you fucked up. And I want to share something with you. I want to give you a public service announcement. None of us give a fuck. None of us care. We don't care. We got our own lives and stuff. Y'all be doing these 50 shades of gray, all this nonsense. We don't care. We do not care. Because most of the time, y'all have had good men and you have destroyed them. Some of y'all be sitting up and talking about, I'm praying to God. I'm praying to God for a good man. I'm praying to God for a good man. You have missed this man 4 times. You have missed him 4 times. And it might just be something slight that he may not have in the category that you want. Most of the time it's money. Because that's how y'all do. Most of the time it's money. Like he might not even make 6 figures. He might make close to 6 figures. But it's not enough for you. It's not enough. So some of y'all miss the opportunity of meeting a good man. Okay. Walker said 50 shades of foolery. Yes, honey. 50 shades of foolery. And then you will sit up here and come to social media and say there's no good men. There's no good men. And then you have content creators that will get up here and tell you, hey, Hadi, how are you? You'll get content creators that get up here and tell you, oh, black women, you just want to settle so much, and there's so many men out here. Let me share something with you, and I want to share something with you, tell you this, that a lot of content creators don't tell you. That's a damn lie. There's not enough. There is not enough men. It's not. So when you're blessed to get one, learn how to hold on to them. And I didn't say go get you a Pookie and Ray. I did not say that. I said learn how to hold on to the one that you got that is a good one. Treat him well, because there's always someone in the lurks, okay? In the back of the shadows, waiting for your ass to fuck up. There's always one waiting for you to mess up. Y'all get that so confused. Hottie said I had a lady tried to hook me up with her daughter at the church yesterday, talking about she a good woman. Hottie says she every bit of 350 with 3 kids. How she a good one? Oh, that's nasty, Hottie. That's nasty, Hottie. Oh no. Miss Israel said, I tell my husband that it's a difference between me wanting him and needing him. He knows that I need him more than anyone's. Oh, that's nasty, Miss Israel. That's nasty, baby. I like it though. I like it. I like it, honey. Cause you a need, honey. You's a need. You's a need. For me, you a need and a want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You a need and a want. I need you. I listen, I always tell my king, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You don't know how much. You don't know how much. You know, you don't know how much I appreciate you. Listen, honey. Okay. Miss Israel said, I want him too, baby. Go ahead, honey. I listen. I ain't right. Miss Israel, we gonna be on here talking all day. I ain't right, girl. I ain't right, honey. I ain't right at all. My husband tell me you too fresh. I don't understand that part. Listen, I understand. I understand, my sister. I understand. King said a good man can be short too. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Because my husband is a short man and he's very good looking. I love my king. Love that salt and pepper. Love that salt and pepper. Now, excuse me. We about to get into, let's see what we got. I want to discuss something with y'all that they was talking about Russell Simmons' daughter. But that's some bullshit. So I don't even know if I want to go into that nonsense. How are you, my dear? It's good to see you. Thank you for rocking with me today. I appreciate you coming in. I see you. We just gonna go straight to the foolery about the mother who turned her sons in, y'all. Y'all ready? We about to go into overtime. Y'all ready? Let's get it popping.
Luckily, the officer that was inside this smart police vehicle is okay tonight. You can damage from the shooting. Tonight, we're learning that 2 suspects have been officially charged for the incident. Tuesday, Holly Springs police alerted the public to be on the lookout for these 2 suspects caught on a residence ring camera. They're accused of shooting at a police officer. This woman told us she immediately recognized the suspects.
Like, are you serious? Oh, hell no. And I got up and I was like, I asked questions.
The 2 males on the camera were her 17 and 18-year-old sons. We caught up with the mother shortly after she turned them into police Wednesday morning. She asked that we not disclose her identity. They know in your household you don't stand for this.
No, I don't. I don't play no games with them. If you're going to do the crime, you're going to do the time. Plain and simple.
Is this emotional for you?
It's very emotional.
Police said around 4:30 Tuesday morning, a Holly Springs police officer tried to pull over a red Kia on Interstate 22. After a brief pursuit, at least 2 shots were fired at the officer's vehicle.
Like I said, it was dangerous for the officers and any other pedestrians or anybody that was on the interstate at the time. It was a very dangerous situation.
A Marshall County deputy spotted the Kia and reported the suspects ran into the woods. They turned up on someone's ring door camera a short time later. The woman said her sons told her they're innocent. Luckily, the officer that was...
Okay, now, y'all all know that's a black woman. Huh? We all know that that's a black woman. Because she always say, I never raised my sons to be like that. She always say that. You know, black women always say that. I never raised my sons to be like that. Because if you can do the crime, you could do the time. That's what black women say. So we all know she black. Okay. So now this is my problem. This is my problem that I have. And I'm going to share this with you. When y'all think y'all could raise these boys by yourself, when y'all think y'all could raise I saw what you put, lost in translation. When y'all think y'all could raise these boys by yourself, when y'all think y'all can raise these boys by yourself, and then they get out of control when they become teenagers. They get out of control when they become teenagers because the father is not in their life. And why is that, mama? Why is that, mama? Because we out here giving that pussy to everybody and we not checking for receipts. You just sleeping with these men and nobody checking if this man gonna be a good husband, good father. You just fucking people. And then when we raise boys like this, okay, boys like this, then y'all want to come and say, I don't put up with that mess. If you do the crime, you do the time. See, a lot of this shit in our community can be avoided. And I'm going to share with you how I said this a long time ago. I said this a long time ago. A lot of stuff like this can be avoided if you act like you got some sense when it comes to choosing, okay, come to choosing the right man. And I'm going to share with you what I mean. Men are in control of marriage and relationships, right? But we in control of that pussy. You choose who you want to give that pussy to. Well, y'all wind up, and me too included, y'all wind up giving that pussy to people who are not deserving. And then you have babies from them and you not raising those babies right. Because sometimes y'all have secret hatred towards these men and you don't give a fuck about how these kids get grown. You don't care. Okay? And then some of y'all dress these kids like they thugs when they young. And so now when they get older, they act like they real thugs. And there's a lot of young men that are copies just like this. They had their pants down, baggy, walking with these all types of different labels on their body, and they got handguns, peace be still, walking around. Let me share something with you if some of y'all don't understand the assignment. A real man is not a man who has to carry a peace be still and terrorize the community. You are not a man. You are not a man. You have your mama's emotions. And the way you dress don't make no sense. Y'all wearing y'all pants baggy, but do you know what killed me so much? I always laugh when I see young men wearing their pants baggy. Because that's a prison sign that you could get fucked in the ass. That's a prison sign. But y'all wear your pants baggy. Y'all think that makes sense. It's the style. But but in prison, that's the sign that you allow somebody to fuck you in the ass. Yes, I said it. Now, you want to be thugs and terrorize your community? Yeah, your ass supposed to go to jail. Now, am I saying that the mother is right to make sure that she reported them? I'm going to share something with you. And I know y'all going to say, oh, this is wrong, but I'm going to share something with you. I believe everybody should do their job. I'm just saying. I believe everybody should do their job. Everybody should be able to do their job. I shouldn't have to help nobody do their job. I'm just saying. But mama, if you would have helped, okay, put them children with their daddy. This is why I wholeheartedly agree children should go with their fathers. I believe this wholeheartedly. They should go with their fathers because their fathers is not going to put up with bullshit. You cannot do nonsense and get big and do foolery in a man's house, okay? Because there's always a time where, and this is in everybody's life, everybody go through this nonsense, okay? When it comes to children, they always want a shot at the title. They always want a shot at the title, and the king got to stand up and show them who he is. He got to stand up and show these children who he is. And my sisters, a lot of y'all who raising these boys, you going through the same thing. You going through the same thing. They want a shot at the title because they done got bigger than you. Some of them 6'1", 6'2", they taller than your mama, so they think they could take you in because you by yourself in that house with them. And they even got in their mind bragging to their friends, I could take my mama. I could take my mama. She say some nonsense to me, I could take my mama. Some of y'all think that. Some of y'all think that nonsense. I could take my mama. I want to share something with you too. Some of y'all mamas crazy. You have to be careful of that, especially if she ain't in her right mind. I'm one of them. Okay. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Because older people know how to fight. Y'all new generation, y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all go grab a piece, be still. An older person from my generation, we know how to fight. We quick with our hands, 2-piece combination, quick with our hands. Some of y'all don't know how to fight. Not at all. Take heed to the message does not support violence, but some of y'all don't know how to fight, and it's true. I'm just saying. Miss Israel said, right. We got them hands, honey. We do got them hands. Y'all new generation ain't got them hands. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't got them hands. Y'all know what y'all doing. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Tracy, for the $5 super chat, honey. I appreciate you. Lost in Translation said, there's a reason why daddy ain't around. Did he say it? Did he say it? He said there's a reason why daddy ain't around. Old men strength. Ooh, wait a minute. Black man unfiltered said, damn. That's the problem. Now she reported these 2 boys. The boys told her mama, it's not us. We didn't do it. She still turned them in. Now, I'm going to share something with you. I don't know who really has the heart to turn their children in. If you found out they did it, that might be a different story. But I don't know. It depends on the parent. But if the child is telling you it wasn't us, mama, it wasn't us, and then you turned them in. What if they find out later it wasn't them and you turn these boys in? They will never be able to trust you. You will never be able to call them. You will never be able to get anything from them, baby. Nothing. You let the authorities do their job. You will never be able to get anything from them. I'm kid you not, no lie. If they are found innocent, you will never be able to get anything from these boys at all. You'll be crying, talking about you sorry, this and that. You didn't mean for it to happen. It's because the Ring camera caught you. And how many times people done been caught by the Ring camera and it didn't lead nowhere? I'm just saying. I'm not saying that they're not guilty. I'm not saying that they're guilty. I'm just saying let the authorities do their motherfucking job. That's what you get paid for. Do your job. Why am I helping you? Okay. Tracy says, slap the taste out of your mouth. You know, Trey, that is old school, baby. You know that's old school. Slap the taste out of your mouth, honey. See, kids always tell you, I was abused growing up. Let me share something with you. The best whoopings you used to get be back in the late 70s and the 80s. Okay, best whoopings. Best whoopings. Everybody who was raised in that time, best whoopings. Best whoopings, honey. Now they want you to be doing a quiet parenting. Oh, be nice, be nice, quiet parenting. The same child fainting out in the Walmart. Same child. Yesterday, where did I go yesterday? I'm trying to think. Where was we at yesterday? We went to Aldi's. Was it Aldi's? Yeah, Aldi's yesterday. I'm trying to think. Am I right? Was it Aldi's? I think it was the farmer's market. So we had the farmer's market. And my daughter see the kid falling out on the mama. Okay. Our daughter, she like 9 years old. She looking at the kid and she said, Mama, why the mama ain't doing nothing? I said, well, that's how it be sometimes. You know, she don't want to be embarrassed. She don't want nobody to call the popo on her. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. The 99-cent store, y'all. At the 99-cent store. I said she don't want nobody to call the popo on her. That's why she ain't him up yet. So my daughter said, Mama, you would not have took that. I said, no, I don't. I'll get down there with you, baby. I get down there with you. We're going to be embarrassed together. I'll get down there with you. Mm-hmm. And she said, yeah, Mama, because I still be having flashbacks. Yes, baby, continue to have flashbacks because I don't do that nonsense. I'm sorry. We're not doing that foolery. Lost in Translation said, my location be on saving me from being accused of something I didn't do. I know that's right. Melania says, it wouldn't have turned, I wouldn't have turned them in if it is allegedly. Innocent until proven guilty. I know that's right. Lane said, my sister is afraid of her son. Will hate her for disciplining. I asked, do you hate our father? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. She said, oh, wait a minute. Let me do it one more time. Lane says, my sister is afraid of her son. My sister is afraid her son will hate her for disciplining him. Oh, I asked, do you hate our father? Oh, wow. Miss Israel said, yup, I got the best whoopings, even in the 70s, 80s. My kids got the same in the 90s. Oh, that's nasty, baby. I'm with you on that one. That's why the school thought I was old as hell before they met me. Well-behaved kids. It's true. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing wrong with an ass whooping. I'm sorry, y'all. You listen. I'm sorry. I ain't say hurt the child, but I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with an ass whooping. They do a correction. You get a full-on correction. There's nothing wrong with it. With an ass whooping. I'm sorry. I ain't say beat the child like crazy. I say ain't nothing wrong with an ass whooping. I'm just saying this is how I grew up. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I learned now. Raising these children, it's so easy to hurt them. You know what you do? Shout out. And this is not a commercial, though. This is not a commercial. Shout out to Xfinity. Shout out to Xfinity because they give you the power. They give you the power. Okay? The power from your phone. Okay? The power from I'm just saying, control from your phone to block all internet service in the house. Every child item that they have in the house that is Wi-Fi, you link it up. So if you just want to punish one child, right? You link all their stuff under their name. Link all their stuff under the name. And so now when you want to punish them, all you do is hit their stuff. Boom. All the internet drop off their stuff. It say no signal or nothing. Then you see the child running down the stairs. What happened? What happened? They crying and everything. I'm like, listen. I told you take that garbage out. I told you take that garbage out. I told you clean the kitchen. I told you to clean the second living room. I told you to mop the floor. You didn't do the bathroom. Yes, I told you to do all that. You decided you didn't want to listen. So I had to disconnect all your shit. And after you finish cleaning up, okay, you don't even have to spank nobody, y'all. Just excuse me. Just go to Xfinity. Okay? Get all that stuff linked up, baby. My kids be on fire. They be on fire. And T-Mobile will shut it down. Shout out to T-Mobile. T-Mobile will shut it down, honey. All you gotta do, baby. T-Mobile will shut it down. Excuse me. T-Mobile will shut it down, baby. All you gotta do is go to the T-Mobile app and say you want this phone shut down today. They will ask you how long until I come back and turn it on. That's what you do. Shut that bad boy down. So Xfinity and T-Mobile, shout out to Comcast. That's what we do. And I do it all the time. And they quick. Because if I call them and I get to the second call, because you know back in the day, you know how your mama call you. She said, don't let me get to 3 times calling you. Don't let me get to 3 times calling you. So I do it to mine. Don't let me get to the 3rd time, baby. I will shut your shit down. You'll be begging me on your knees. Mama, please. No, go clean my shit like I asked you. Go clean my shit. They be like, Mama, you just don't have no mercy. No, I don't. Because I asked you to do something. I don't have no mercy. Now, Miss Israel said, yup. Okay, I already saw that one. Let's see. Lost in Translation said, she needs a Marvin in her life. All right, wait a minute. Tracy said, no, we ain't abusing you. We correcting. Okay, verbally, then discipline. Okay, wait a minute. Let me repeat that again. No, we weren't abusing you. We were correcting. I know that's right. Said we were not abused. We was corrected. That's right. Now, Lost in Translation said, turn it off like Teddy P. I'm tired of you. Miss Israel talking to somebody. Okay. You talking to King. They got it a couple of times after getting verbally warned. Afterwards, they were afraid of those whoopings. They knew I didn't play. About time they became teenagers, I had no problem. Baby, honey, less, say less, yes. Mr. E said, Nikki told Madison, I could see you and control everything you do. Madison looked at Nikki like, what? Go ahead, Mrs. She said. Go ahead. Shout out to Mrs. She said. She said, I can see you. I can control you. Go ahead, baby. That's right. Now, listen. Some of this stuff that these children go through in the teenage years, mamas, we bring it on ourselves when we raise these children alone. And y'all get in here and y'all be like, I can raise my kids alone. Why would you want to? We're the only culture that think that this makes sense. Other cultures don't want to raise their children alone. They don't. They don't want to raise their kids alone. It's hard. I've been on both sides of the fence, baby. Been a baby mama, currently married. I pray I continue to stay married for a lifetime. I'm not sitting up here saying my marriage is perfect. Me and my husband go through some ups and downs. Sometimes I act like a baby and I want my way and all this other stuff. And my husband got to do a correction. And sometimes it take a while for the correction to come. Okay? I'm just saying that, listen, we think it makes sense to raise these babies alone, but it doesn't. All we doing is hurting these children. All we doing is hurting these children in the end. That's all we doing. Without their daddies being around, that's all we doing is hurting these children in the end because we think it makes sense. We think it makes sense to not raise these children with their daddies. And we sit up here talking about, he wasn't a good father. He wasn't this. He was doing all this nonsense. He had all these people in his house. He's on drugs. He drink too much. He do all this other stuff. And I'm going to share something with you. Some of y'all already knew he was doing drugs and drinking. Some of y'all already knew he had all these people in his house. Some of y'all already knew he was street pharmacist, but yet you still fucked him. Yeah, I said it. Because y'all always come to social media and say everything is wrong with the baby daddy. But when you was not pregnant at the time and you was his girlfriend, you was fucking this man. You knew he wasn't right then. But yet and still, you still fucked him without a condom and you gave him children. And so now you have Pookie and Rere, Pookishas and Rakishas running around here. And then you want to come to social media and say he ain't shit. Now, mamas, I'm going to share something with you. You may not have been doing the same shit that he's been doing. You may not. But shit beget shit. I don't care what nobody's saying. I don't care if you offended. If your baby daddy, you sit up here and say your baby daddy ain't shit, that means you ain't shit either. I'm just saying. Tracy, baby, thank you for the 5 memberships. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you for gifting Ricky, Lady Naboa, Gail at Night, Irvin, and What We Know Better, What We Know podcast. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. So with that being said, learn how to keep your motherfucking legs closed. That's what you need to learn. That's what you need to learn. Y'all around here fucking everybody. Learn how to keep your legs closed. You don't know how to choose wisely. This is why we keep producing all these Pookie and Rere children. And they don't lead nowhere. They don't help the community. They don't help the community to grow. They do bullshit. And all they do is breed more Pookie and Rere children that they think that shit makes sense. That's why I say some of us should not be allowed to breed children. And my sisters, it's up to you who you allow to breed children. This gift that God gave you, you get to determine, and I keep telling y'all this, you get to determine who continues the bloodline and who doesn't. That's a strong, powerful blessing. Who gets to control the bloodline? It is you. You get to control who lives on and who doesn't. But y'all miss that concept. Take heed to the message, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who showed me love. Thank you for all the donations that you give me each and every time I come up here and run my mouth. Each and every time I come up here and run my mouth. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Monday morning. You feel me? Everybody have a safe day. Be safe out on these roads, okay? Be safe in everything you do. Watch your surroundings, baby, okay? Watch your surroundings. Always look for the motherfucking exit, okay? Always look for the exit, y'all, because you know they be doing nonsense in these streets. Y'all be careful. Much love to you all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.